Buena, mi gente, buena, mi gente. Hoy vamos a hacer debut de Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hoy es debut de Vladimir Guerrero Jr., mi gente. Vamos para ranking. Este es el equipo que llevo hoy. También tengamos el debut de este señor que lo vamos a hacer en otro video. Este también va a debutar el día de hoy. Box Kinso, ya tú sabes, el debut. Vamos para ranking de una vez. Bueno, miren, estamos llegando ya a lo que es los 700. Estamos en los 600. Vamos.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Tampa Bay going up against Santo Domingo. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Bob Gibson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
And now the DH, Justin Crawford. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the.
Van a batear muy bien. La 29 corriendo y la 29 de robo. Ese se va seguro.
Middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Ground ball left side, could be two. Glove flip for one, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business with a textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Out to short, Lindor. Tosses across the first, third out. And we're back. And towing the slab, Tanner Houck. What's the scouting report on him?
Great sinker, although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
On the ground to short, Swanson. Throws to first. Lindor retire. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Fought off foul. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception.
Wow.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top of the second, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Gibson back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swanson digs in, and there's a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Lindor zips it to first, and Swanson is set down. That ends the frame. Back here in Atlanta.
El picha muy bien, hasta picha 2.85 de efectividad. Es medio incómodo darle a este tigre.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Tap foul at the plate.
Vamos a hacer buena bola.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Muy adelante, no fui muy adelante.
Line drive, Swanson. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Chris, currently the team leader in OPS. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Estamos muy adelante, mi gente, muy adelante. Estamos muy adelantados. Señores, este primer juego, 2 jueguitos como ayer, ya tú sabes.
And a base hit into right center field.
Que tú no creas, yo creo que este segundo hit que le doy a este pitcher en 2 veces me enfrenta.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
En 2 juegos me enfrenta con él.
And foul ball. Strike 2. Santander stands at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw. Santander dives back in safely.
No sé por qué yo estoy jugando, las manos me sudan tanto. Más cuando uso este control que estoy usando.
Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
A veces no es más rápido,
good two-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Fouled off. He was late.
Wow, me quedé atrás.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one almost hit him.
No. Wow.
No score here in the second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the upper half is open.
Señores, las manos que me están rebalando aquí. No sé por qué lo ha sudado tanto.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Wow,
here's the tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out, inning over.
2 hits de baile, santísimo. No pudimos anotar carrera. No me quilla, güey.
Back at Truist Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
On the ground to first, and that one handled. Guerrero takes it himself and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. This is Corbin Carroll.
La carta de señor cuando la tira.
On the ground to the left.
Así la señora carta.
Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado le voy a pichar nada que sea rompiente. Y mira que lo que va a traer con el aire.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Arenado, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball.
Lanzamiento rompiente, Arenado un bobo.
Having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Mala mía.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Adios, pelota. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that is out of play. Fights it off.
Wow.
We'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Martinez headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a great play for the out.
De medio kilómetro se tira y le llega la bola. No, se pasa.
Start of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Justin
Este
Crawford.
juego hace cosas que yo me da risa. Como eso.
First pitch misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's inside. And the count is 2-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. Just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Way outside, 3-1.
Eso me incomoda a mí cuando yo tiro el lanzamiento perfecto y sale en bola.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So digging in, Jarren Duran.
Wow, eso me incomoda.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
Porque yo prefiero que maten a Pablo y yo a
pass.
Corrals it, and there's one down. And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander in pursuit. 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Runner takes off. Ripped on a line.
Vamos, Griffey.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out.
Está ahí parando bola, yo suelto.
And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
No le pichen adentro. Siempre afuera.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Siempre
No
afuera.
balls, 2 strikes.
Nunca adentro.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
Ya
As a hitter, you've got to
demasiado
look
adentro.
up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle.
Frente a acción.
That's out number 2.
Buen contacto otra vez,
Ozzy
pero
up to
frente
the
a
plate.
acción.
0 for 1 so far.
Ese es algo que estuve a punto de cambiarlo.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Señores, vamos a subir promedio Lindor, ching.
And first offering is fouled off. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Misses the sweeper.
Debutante, señores, no ha hecho
Guerrero
nada.
Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
Wow, fly.
Rodriguez racing
A
after
esa le
it.
dio mal, pero bien mal.
Brings it in, and that will end the inning.
Señores, compartan el en vivo, en directo. Compártalo. Suscríbase a mi canal de YouTube. Síganme en Twitch.
Back here in Atlanta, here's the second baseman, Jazz
Pronto
Chisholm
estaremos también
Jr.
transmitiendo por TikTok.
To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. It's in and out of his glove. So man aboard, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Y no me ha bateado, porque todo lo que espera es renta.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Mientras estoy
Here's Adley
esperando renta,
Rutschman.
que el pitcher
0
tira
for 1. He grounded out
Va
to
a seguir
first
lo
his
mismo.
last time. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Y este pitcher como que le gusta que hay para el suelo. La tiro alta y la tira para el
Healthy
suelo.
cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Chisholm at
Y
first,
ahí le
one
gusta
gone.
hacer swing a lanzamiento del suelo. Vamos a placerlo, vamos para el suelo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time up. Top of the zone for a called strike.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some
Como
run
dije ayer,
and
mi
finished
gente, nunca
a little
repitan
up
los
and
lanzamientos,
just on the
siempre
edge. And that's what it was. If you
Varelo
swing at it,
lanzamientos,
hit a broken
diferentes
bat,
zonas,
you
porque
jog
cuando
back
tú
to the
pichas
dugout.
el mismo
Runner
lanzamiento
on the go.
siempre. Ahí comienzan
On the
los palos.
ground, right side. He takes
Ahí
it
mismo,
himself
Vladimir,
to
tú
the
mismo.
bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, and now the
Y
DH,
papi, que tienes
David
un ron de juego ya.
Ortiz. Hout back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Drilled in the air out towards right
Wow,
center.
me quedé
Rodriguez
atrás, me
under this
quedé.
one. And there's one down.
With all those
La
extra
vi
base
clarita
hits,
esa
it's
reta y
easy to
me
think
quedé
we're going to
bien
see that
atrás.
trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ground ball left side, and it goes
Le
just
está dando
foul.
muy adelante a los lanzamientos rompientes.
Up
Ah,
the
por el
middle.
medio.
Oh, nice play.
Wow,
From
le
his
llegó.
knees, the throw. On the money, nice play. 2
Es
outs,
bueno
base
tener
is
buen
empty.
cuadro.
Now here is Anthony Santander. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every bat.
Son las primeras 3 carreras que le hago a este pitcher en 2 juegos que me he enfrentado ahí con este. En el primer juego ni se la vi. Para que tengan una idea.
And they'll do it again. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
Sí, yo creo que fue en 2 giras más. En el primer juego. Sí,
top 6. Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Yo sé que no pichan a 9 y
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. This one popped up. Albies sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 1 away. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Jaron Duran. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off to the right.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Bueno, mi gente, vamos a batear el número 6.
And welcome back to the...
Vamos a ver que no mono para este inning. Bueno, mi gente, vea, se fue. Se fue. No, mi gente, ganamos el primer juego. Vamos para el segundo. Último juego de la noche, mi gente.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York going up against Santo Domingo. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and towing the slab in this one, Steve Carlton.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go? And now, Francisco Lindor.
de lanzamiento.
Hit in the air left field. Martinez has a beat on it. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mike Trout at the plate now. That's ball one.
Y hago un pitcher que no tira ni a ni centro. Pero me gusta porque controla.
Not close with that one. And it's 2-0.
Y no tira nada.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And there are 2 outs. Juan Soto now. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Tiene un equipo, durísimo.
Ball one, no strikes. 2 out, space is empty. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Now fly ball to right center. Griffey gets under it.
No me la sacó porque le dio
Pulls it down
atrás.
and he makes the catch.
Si le da un chichimo adelante, por ahí pasa esa pelota, mi gente, vean. No se sabe dónde caiga por ahí esa pelota.
Back here with my pal
Otro
C.
pitcher que
And today's starting pitcher, Johan Santana.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ay, ponerlo para otra vez. Si no sea por el récord, señores, como tiene que tener aquí en el ranking, créanme que me ha salido de juego hace rato. Para que usted tenga una idea. El primero que enfrentamos hizo lo mismo y este también. Bueno, ya volvió por lo menos.
That's the third. Westberg whips it across, and a quick out.
No la busqué esa pelota para
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2.
De Vladimir Guerrero Jr. está mejor que del otro año.
Towards first, Harper. The tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
David Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Soto makes the grab, and that's the.
Yo odio cuando yo estoy esperando una.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli.
Aunque yo de verdad lo que estoy esperando es
inside, just missed.
Pero está esperando una lanzamiento adentro.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Comienza a tirar pelota, meñique.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Tanta bola no, mi rey.
Fouled off down the right side.
Foul.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
No sé cómo lo ponché, pero ya lo ponché. Vamos, vamos.
It's softly on the ground left side. No play. That's an infield single.
First to swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just squibbed it the other way and beat the shift. I'm not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do. But it'll work almost every time with the defense shifting to the pull side.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a keep the runner at first.
Otra
Just
carta
like
que
that,
muy
they're almost
buena.
out of the inning.
Muy buena esta.
Bryce Harper in now, takes ball 1
Esta
off the
carta
plate.
es muy buena, Este tigre no
Right
es esa uno
side.
que picharle.
Santander
No
should
me la
have this
sacó
one.
porque se fue
Drops
adelante.
into the glove,
Porque le
and
dio
that
adelante,
is
no la
that.
sacó. Si él esperaba un chima, era horror. Lléveselo.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
Oh, Martinez.
Santana back to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
On the ground, and that's just foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Nice.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. A towering shot to center. It's 2-0. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first offering is not close.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss.
Mala mía.
And 1-2.
Mira. Hice swing para abajo, mi gente. La busqué para abajo.
Swings through it,
Oh,
and that's a
my God. No la
strikeout.
busqué. No la busqué.
And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Adios, pelota. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he lays down a bunt. To first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Otra carta que yo quiero. No sé por qué no lo han dado.
That one in the dirt, ball 1.
Yo quiero andarla. Tremenda carta esta.
And that one fouled off.
Señores, pronto. El día de mañana será el equipo dominicano.
On the ground to third.
Mañana todos los jugadores serán
Fires over
dominicanos,
to
menos
Guerrero.
los pitchers.
They get the out on Marte.
Pero después,
So the lineup flips over,
tercera,
and the
segunda
batter
base.
will be the shortstop,
Todo el
Francisco
mundo será
Lindor.
dominicano.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Lindor hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Frankie Lindor. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's fouled off. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montford Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Wow. Engañó.
And first offering is fouled off.
Vamos a hacer algo. Date un chorrito por ahí, Vladdy.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Soto puts it away, and there's two down. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Left field. Soto gets under it.
No fue tan malo, pero
He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Pero le di mal.
Back at Truist Park, here's Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Donde no iba.
Swing and a miss. Slipped off balance that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
Lo bueno de los pitches como este, que tira suave así, es que cuando tú tiras una recta, vienen a 200.
That's hard hit on the
una
line.
recta suavecita.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Eso es lo bueno de estos
pitches.
Como te tiran tanto lanzamientos rompientes, porque son suaves. Cuando tiran una recta o así, que vienen a 200.
Swings through that. 1 out, base is empty. And that one finds its way through.
Mala reacción de Avi. No me gusta mucho por eso. Pero tiene tremendo bateo.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
In the dirt.
Right.
Man at first, 1 away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The count's full.
Here's the pitch, runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
¿A quién fue que la tiraste eso?
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one hammered. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Oh, the dirt, and it gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the run.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Maybe a 2-ball.
Yeah,
5,
swing.
4, out, 3, and they turn the double play. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch, inning over.
Right.
New inning getting started. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Carlton back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hot shot to third. McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on at first with one gone. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. And we're all square. It's 3-3. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground to third. McMahon. Lindor retire. Here's Trout. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Well struck right field. That one back. And forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And that gives him a lead. It's 4-3. Here's Juan Soto. That misses the zone. Ball one. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Foul ball. That's in there. Now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here is Jason Varitek.
Vamos arriba.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's the 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. In the dirt, Napoli down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Soto really on his horse for it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies update. Swings over the top of that one. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Mira. Haciendo mucho trapolazo.
Cut on and missed, and it's.
Señores, pero ahora ya estoy haciendo lesión. Todos los disparates que me tira.
Mike Napoli.
Wow. Eso se llama desesperación.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into
Entonces
center.
ahora el pitcher mío se está quedando en la
Clearly he
zona.
was ready to hit right
Esto es lo más
there.
lindo
Kind of a
del
risky
caso.
pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it.
Ahora el
Otherwise,
pitcher
it's
mío que
not
se
too
está quedando en
difficult to
la
get the
zona.
bat to it like he did that time.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Napoli on at first, nobody out. Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. This one high in the air to left center. Martinez snags it for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. There's the strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
In the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th inning. And now Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside low. Full count now. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Él sabe que se viene por la zona, mi gente, solo que y yo estaba bateando demasiado desesperado. Tremendo pitch trajo.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Vladdy in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Esa cosita que tira este pitch pone uno rápido.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So now here's the DH. David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one to first, Harper. And he's out on the tag. And Martinez. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. Back at Truist Park, here's Harper now.
No, hombre.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 1 for 2. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Up and in. And that's ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In for a strike. Good slider. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
Él sabe que yo puse el cuadro más para adelante. Él lo sabe, por eso no ha tocado. Es por eso que no ha tocado, porque él sabe que yo puse el cuadro más para adelante. Como él no turno con él ha tocado.
Tied at 4.
Le puse el cuadro a medio campo para que toque también. Cuando él toque, a ver qué hace.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, John Franco. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Me equivoqué, señores. Pero nada,
First pitch misses.
Franco tiene buen lanzamiento. Pero me equivoqué de lanzador.
Just missed.
No era Franco, señor. No era Franco.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
No el de otra, que ya hay que ficharle, no puedes cambiar.
Fastball for a strike. 2-2.
Pero de verdad no era Franco.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's just
mira, hizo el trabajo. Lo ponchó.
set for the last half of the 7th.
Tengamos que bajarle 2 al lanzamiento,
Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss.
Lanzamiento
Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball.
Pero mucho le estamos haciendo. Por ese juego está 4-4. Porque yo no me he plantado a batear.
Got him.
Mira.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4. 1 down. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side.
On the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
New pitcher now, Justin Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that's outside.
My God.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the
Well,
ball
que los
game.
pitchers
You
míos
know
están así, yo
they
entrego
don't
los
want
juegos.
to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Lindor the move. Slides, but he
Vean
can't
eso,
come
no
up
le-
with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. The possible.
Fíjate lo que te están oyendo ahí, es que aquí está lloviendo.
Tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Napoli. That's in there.
And you strike
Vean
out.
cómo es la vida. Traigo a este para ver,
Perhaps on the
para que
ground
saque
for
los
a
alas, que
double play or
vean.
get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But
Ay,
if he can battle
Dios.
and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. That is a huge out. Wow. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the
Este de
count.
los pitchers que menos manejan. No sé cómo,
Swing and a
pero
ball
menos
popped
manejan.
up. Lindor. And there are 2 outs. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
No, que te
So
den un
they're
palo.
all
No,
loaded up.
por bola no.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
If they don't pick up a
Pero
big
un
one
palo
run
mejor,
here, this will be a
por bola
very
no.
disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now.
Te den un palo mejor, pero por bola no.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Bueno, mi gente,
Makes
sacamos el
the
cero, no
grab,
sé cómo,
and that's the
pero lo
third.
sacamos. No sé
And
cómo
welcome back to the
sacamos ese
ballpark.
cero, pero lo sacamos. No sé cómo.
Ready for the bottom of the
De
8th.
verdad,
And here
no sé cómo. Y él está haciendo
comes
trampas.
Ozzy Albies to the dish.
Cuando usted ven que
Suter,
quita,
back to
pone
work.
la cámara,
Breaking ball inside.
es porque
Ball
tiene
one.
los datos prendidos, no hay nombre de eso. Que es
Next
para
offering
bandear el
is
juego,
foul
para
back.
que los lanzamientos mejores.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Adios.
Adiós, pelota.
Ozzy Albies with the insurance.
Él sabe que si pichó en la zona, su palo lo lleva.
Blast. And they add a run. It's 6-4. Lindor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Makes the grab, one down. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball is outside. He swings and fouls one off. And he swings through that one.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No la busqué bien, no la busqué.
That one missed.
Este lanzamiento que yo fallé, no la busqué.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So digging in, David Ortiz.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a 1-1. This one in the dirt. And that's down and away.
2-2 down.
And that one ripped into right. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. A really good spot to be in right here.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3.
Depende de quién trae eso, pago de piso.
Now coming to the big hit, Rodriguez. Now look at
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Ersig measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pitches in the dirt. Gonna count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Marte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You think that hitters have made the adjustment.
Wow, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Ahí pasó el juego, mi gente.
Got a little of everything. Runs on the board. Key pitching and defense in certain spots.
Nos vemos la próxima, si Dios quiere y lo permite. En este juego cogimos un par de luchitas, cuando hicimos a muchos lanzamientos malos swing. Pero al final de cabo el resultado fue victoria por nosotros. Y mire, y era mejor que yo. No, mi gente, nos vemos mañana si Dios lo permite. Suscríbase a mi canal de YouTube. Comparte el video, dale me gusta. Dale a me gusta. Mi gente, nos vemos en la próxima. Estamos llegando a los 700. Gracias, papá Dios. Nos vemos en la próxima, mi gente. Bye, bye.